Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about ready to go. And our starting pitcher here today, number 56. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And Acuna retired. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Michael Harris.
Real solid performance for him in his last ball game. Couple of home runs, got to jog around the bases, looked really locked in. And, you know, that's the kind of confidence that you want to see a guy have. I'm not saying he has to hit 2 homers again, but I think he's going to be a factor in this one.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Harris, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Austin Riley. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer, his 52nd home run of the season. It's 4-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number 2.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Here's Jarred Kelenic, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Swing and a pop-up. Turner in pursuit. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, our starting pitcher in this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
The wind of the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Sale ready. That's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Got him. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sale, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And Sale deals. Fouled off to the right. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down at the plate. Garrett Stubbs. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Kyle Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Sale delivers. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's Orlando Arcia. And he deals. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up, and there's one down.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The pitch. Smash to the left side. Over to first. They get the out on Acuna. That's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But they lead it 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And here it comes. And he pumps it a strike. One of the things you see every once in a while with a special talent is a guy who gets to the big leagues super fast. Chris Sale falls into that category. 13th overall pick in 2010 by the White Sox singing, and he debuted 60 days later at the big league level.
The shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, just a freak on the mound, and that delivery, something that people thought would cause injury for him early in his career, didn't. He started to experience later on, but No surprise that his favorite player growing up was Randy Johnson.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. 2 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, those two guys have a pretty similar mechanical structure. Sale's just kind of a smaller version of Randy Johnson, right?
Yeah, just not as tall as Randy Johnson and probably drops down a little bit more than the big unit, but he's had a tremendous amount of success. He's a World Series champion. And
the throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. The pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Tapped up the first base side. Sosa steps on first for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ozzie Albies a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Austin Riley will hit next. Doubled his first time up. Line drive. And no one can get there. It falls in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Oh, the throw is wild. Around second is Riley. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running or defense there, but that'll do it for the inning.
Well, it looks like he got a little greedy right there going for the triple. He was already in scoring position. You got to hold up right there unless you're absolutely sure. The defense says thank you very much as they head back into the dugout.
And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the DH, Rodolfo Castro. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
This to center field. Harris after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
batting 9th, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Slice down the right side. Sosa measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This is Bryson's stop. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Sosa leads off first with one away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. And now the lefty bounce to the right. Albies slings to first. That ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Philadelphia, Matt Olson up to the plate. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Sosa takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about.
And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He's been swinging it really well lately. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. First time up was a pop out. And a foul ball left side. Two outs. That's to third. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Braves strand 1. They lead 4-0. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Garrett Stubbs. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one is in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Chris, remember the Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. That one pushed foul. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Now 2 out. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First offering misses the mark.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Marcell Ozuna. The right-hander back to work. Foul ball.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Schwarber raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, his 37th homer of the year. It's 5-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Base is empty, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second with 1 away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first, and Albies is retired.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Sale back to work. Strike 1. Singy's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one ripped into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
The designated hitter, Rodolfo.
Here's the Phillies DH, Rodolfo Castro. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Sale and a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And Olson is set down.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. High fly ball out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And there are 2 outs.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the lefty with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Phillies fans want a strikeout. And that's going to kick into the corner. He pulls into second as a run scores. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Late swing, fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Arcia at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Foul ball there. Soto, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one drilled left field. And out of here. His 38th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. Tap to first. Sosa. He handles it himself. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a speed threat. Edmundo Sosa.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Stop. In the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Tap back up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phillies down in order, and they're down 9-0. And welcome back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, heading for two. Marsh throws to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now, Austin Riley. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. Albies leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball to Bohm. Whips it across. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Set for the last half of the seventh. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. Sale back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. 1-2 now. Sale back to work. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just
can't glove it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though. And they do get the third out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. Marsh moves under it. One down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And the 0-1. And fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 11-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here is Michael Harris. That's a laser base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Sale still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and That's pretty impressive, given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And now here is Rodolfo Castro. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 11 and the Phillies nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Brogdon back to work. Rip towards third. Throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. Brogdon, 28 years old. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. Now a fly ball to right center. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Edmundo Sosa. In for a strike. 0-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him looking. And 1 gone. Stop at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Stubbs in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, this guy was dominant all game long. He had the stamina, and he was efficient with his pitches, getting all the way through this one for a complete game. He gave up 1 run, but when you look at it, an excellent performance, and more importantly, his team got the win.
An 11-1 final. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.